game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the
batting fourth.
So here's Pete Alonso. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
J.D. Davis.
So striding forward now, J.D. Davis. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
1-0, here it is. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and one. Here it is.
Ball.
Hernandez has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Standing in now, James McCann. And so watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Down the first baseline, foul. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
No.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 delivery. 1-1.
Play in 11, 1-1.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0. This is in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 5, John Birdie.
Stepping up to the plate, John Birdie. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, DJ Peters.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming, here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Here's a pop-up now. Cooper over to his right. 1 out.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Louis Guillorme.
Next for the Mets, Luis Guillorme. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Domingo Acevedo.
Coming to the plate now, Domingo Acevedo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. After 2, it's a...
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Softly on the line to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
At the plate, Isan Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting 9.
At the plate, Eliezer Hernandez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fouled away. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now batting, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, number 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Birdie is there, and there's 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Striding in once again, Daz Cameron. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. One out, nobody on. Over the.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Yeah, in his last at bat he hit a changeup out for a home run, so
from the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner goes for second. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Runner at first here, one man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next up for New York, Pete Alonso. He reached on a single in his first try.
Alonso.
He's set, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
1-1. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. J.D. Davis the next at bat, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Miguel Rojas is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian.
Digging in, Brian Anderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here. But
and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
The catcher,
Jorge Alfaro is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
with 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like
dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And he's in there safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Into the box now, Isan Diaz, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Elieser Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off for ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wachner.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And now it'll be the catcher, James McCann.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Pops this one up. Hernandez shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, DJ
Now at the plate, DJ Peters. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Now in the box, Luis Guillorme comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here it comes. Still even at 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Villar. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2.
Ball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Shortstop, Miguel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Miguel Rojas is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Miguel Rojas scores down for out number 2 in the top half. Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2. Leading off the inning, Domingo Acevedo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Domingo.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Down the third baseline. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
The center fielder,
Ready for another chance? Daz Cameron. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Birdie is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 30.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. It's out of here. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. His second home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Now batting.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, all even now at 4 apiece. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Garrett Cooper. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-1.
2-1.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brian Anderson becomes the first out of the inning. John Birdie is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. In the dirt here. Oh, and he'll make it, but he may get a talking to here by his first base coach as he barely was able to get back to first. Had him reaching a bit there as this is pushed fouled off to the right. It's 2-2 now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Jorge Alfaro stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 0-2 once more. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Peters is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The batter number
coming to the plate now, Isan Diaz. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Here's the 2-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Slow little grounder left side. Davis brings it in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. So stepping in, J.D. Davis. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The third baseman, J.D.
And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Cooper is there. One pitch,
the
1
catcher,
out.
number 33.
At the plate, James McCann. 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man in. And he falls behind 0-2.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
Well, he kind of got